to another episode of Get Lit, Books and More from your Civic Center Library. Today we are going to feature the exhibit in the Scottsdale Heritage Connection area, Milestones and Memories, 35 Years of Scottsdale Area History. Scottsdale was incorporated on June 25, 1951. In this exhibit, you will see images and quotes from Scottsdale's history that begin from 1951 to 1986. And then we have a continuing exhibit from 1987 to 2021. This exhibit also commemorates the leadership graduates beginning 35 years ago when the leadership organization was started. Today, I'm going to introduce you to our very own Kira Peters, who is a graduate of Scottsdale Leadership. She will talk about that organization. Thank you.
Hello everyone, and thank you very much to Pat Toftoy for organizing this presentation. Again, my name is Kira Peters. I work for the City of Scottsdale, and I am the Community Services Administrator and also get to serve as Library Director right here at Civic Center Library. I'm going to elaborate a little bit on what Pat mentioned. We are here today at Civic Center Library to celebrate Scottsdale Leadership. Scottsdale Leadership is an organization within the city that helps to develop, engage, and inspire community leaders. So Scottsdale Leadership works a lot with the City of Scottsdale, and we are thrilled to be able to host this exhibit, Milestones and Memories, here at the Public Library, Civic Center Library, to show how Scottsdale Leadership, the City of Scottsdale, who, as Pat mentioned, just turned 70, and the Public Library have all worked together to give our community an opportunity to see what Scottsdale Leadership, through the people that have gone through that program, have done for our community through a very visually engaging exhibit that highlights some of the amazing things that have happened in the City of Scottsdale, specifically over the past 35 years. So Pat and I are going to walk the exhibit. I'm going to show you one of my favorite sections of the exhibit, but you need to come down to Civic Center Library, come to the Scottsdale Heritage Connection, that's where the exhibit is, and come and see it for yourself. Take time to read about our important, powerful, and really inspiring history. Let's go check it out.
Hello. Let's begin our tour of this wonderful exhibit, beginning with the first 35 years from 1951 to 1986. So much happened to our small town. Highlights, civic group special events, economy diversifies, youth programs and education, and of course, our very favorite, Railroad Park.
So here we are at the exhibit, and while it is hard to see in this little video segment that we're doing to read everything up close, you can see it is very visually engaging. This exhibit is broken out into 7 5-year segments. And for me, I'm standing in front of the segment 2007 to 2011. This, for me, is very special because this part of the exhibit highlights some really important and exciting things that happened in the library, along with community leadership that made it happen. So during this time frame, and there's images of this, Appaloosa Library opened up, Arabian Library opened up, and then also noted here is just a quote from our library board chair at the time, Teresa Kim Qualley, who also is a graduate of Scottsdale Leadership, and she was instrumental in getting the Scottsdale Public Library system to be a fine-free library. So again, a community leader that advocated, worked with City Council to do better for our community. So one of the special things about the exhibit is that there's quotes from our leaders that participated in Scottsdale Leadership, and that's an example of one of them. So this is just one piece of the panel that we're standing at. So again, I really encourage everyone to come down, check it out. There's great pictures and great quotes. So before we finish up, I want to show the display case here at the Milestones and Memories exhibit. So come with me. So everyone. We really do hope that you come down to check out the Scottsdale Heritage Connection, this wonderful exhibit, Milestones and Memories, hosted by Scottsdale leadership here at the Civic Center Library. Behind me is an amazing display case that houses some of the artifacts from some of the fun things that have happened in Scottsdale. So you can take a look at that. And then really, I was just in the researcher room here. This space here, the Heritage Connection space, is very special. It's where the library has historical information, historical archives, which you can access in person here at the Scottsdale Heritage Connection, as well as online digitally. So it's a special place for our community to enjoy, and we hope you will come down to enjoy it. So thank you for letting me be with you today, and I will pass it back to Pat.
Well, Kira, thank you so very much for sharing with us the wonderful organization of Scottsdale Leadership, the contributions of the last 35 years to the city of Scottsdale, which makes Scottsdale great. Thank you for emphasizing our very own Scottsdale Public Libraries. Once again, we are in the Scottsdale Heritage Connection Room and the Paul Messenger Room. Please, as Kira said, come down, peruse the collection. We have books, we have magazines, archived from back to 1951. We have newspaper archived back to 1951, all having to do with Scottsdale history. We know you'll enjoy it, and we'll be very happy to assist you. Have a good day.
Thank you, everyone.
Hey, it's Kate. The Milestones and Memories exhibit will be available to view at Civic Center through December. But I'm here to tell you today about a wonderful virtual resource available always to anyone with a library card, and that's Ancestry Library. Ancestry Library is a genealogy database, but in fact what it really is, more correctly, is a portal to 9,000 plus databases. That's everything from military records, census data, photos, family trees, directories, and really a lot more. Since that's really a lot to discover, I'm here to give you a few tips for getting started. The place you're always going to begin is our website, which you can see is scottsdalelibrary.org. From here, look for the home button. You're going to hit Browse. Drop-down menu, Learning and Research, Genealogy and Obituaries. And then here, the first thing you'll see is Ancestry Library. Now there are other resources, but we're focusing on this one. You can go right here. Once you're comfortable with it, you will. It'll ask for your library card and PIN. And then it's going to take you to this main page, which has all sorts of things, census records, immigration and travel city directories, military. But I suggest that where you begin is here. Watch this first video. Now you can go to full screen from here, but keep this in mind. See this little 3-bar menu that says Lessons? There are videos under each of these headings. I suggest you watch them all. It doesn't take long. You're definitely going to want a little tutelage before you get going looking for some records of your own. Okay, you can do full screen. All of those little videos will appear over here. Now, once you've watched all those, you still may want a little help because this is a vast database, a literal world to explore. You might want to go to Learning Center. Learning Center gives you some wonderful pointers in different categories as to other avenues you might pursue to narrow down your search, which really is the key point here, whatever you're doing. This section here tends to refer heavily to people who have an Ancestry.com subscription, which you're encouraged to get, of course, because it's Ancestry.com providing this. You don't need it to search Ancestry Library, but these are pointers for people who have that subscription. And then Ancestry DNA refers to a kit that you can also purchase. So always you get this same bar of possible search options across here. If you go to Card Catalog, one of the videos talks about this. This is basically combining all the videos, or rather all of the databases on one page, and you can try and tackle it that way if you wish. Or say you want to begin searching the whole world or the whole country at once. Once you're comfortable enough. It'll show you all the states here and, of course, all the rest of the world. Literally, a world to explore. Take advantage of it. Remember, available to anyone with a library card.